Alright, keep that going. So we welcome to the stage Simon with Scary One.
Oh, thank you, Jamie. Guys, if you're feeling awkward about shouting orange penis, you can just shout Trump instead. It's literally the same thing. I would tell you my Trump jokes, but people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I don't know if you've seen the fucking state of our politics at the moment. In the red corner, Jeremy Corbyn. For those who like their anti-Semites with a full beard rather than just the toothbrush moustache. Somebody accused me of being anti-Corbyn when I first told that joke. I said, I'm not anti-Corbyn. I fight anti-Corbynism wherever it rears its head. But I refuse to sign up to the internationally agreed definition of anti-Corbynism because I feel it's important to be able to criticise the state of Islington and their politics. To be fair to Jeremy Corbyn, I don't think he meant to be leader of the Labour Party. You know, my theory is that it was a bit like Jack Black in that film School of Rock. I think Jeremy was sat there one day, bit short of money, the phone went, it was for a Miliband, but he answered it, and one thing just led to another. And now here we are, one step away from a Prime Minister who makes Hugo Chavez look like Margaret Thatcher. And so, he's now leading a political party, quite surprised by this, I think, and so his fever dreams, he's just turning those into policy to see what sticks. A recent policy announcement of Jeremy Corbyn's, I don't know if you caught this, it caught my eye. He said if he becomes Prime Minister, he's going to nationalise Facebook. Nationalise Facebook. Yeah. Or as Karl Marx once said, the people will rise up and seize the production of memes. But I asked myself, you know, when Corbyn takes over from Zuckerberg, what will Jez book be like exactly? Presumably comrade requests, we'll still have those. Maybe instead of people complaining about fake news, they'll all be clamouring about fake Jews. And instead of the like thumb, they'll have the raised fist of revolution. And that's great until you have to explain to somebody that you just fisted Diane Abbott. Yeah, there's a mental image that puts you off your stride. What was I talking about before? I was talking about people who fisted Diane Abbott. Oh yes, Jeremy Corbyn. So, Jeremy Corbyn, you know, bit of a joke. The fact that he's still getting airtime is testament to the absolute shower of shit that he's up against, isn't it? We've got Theresa May, a politician so grey and lifeless, she looks like she recently licked the Skripal's doorknob. But the only good thing you can say about Theresa May is that she is the least worst option. While she remains in power, she is shielding us from an array of infinitely worse possibilities. Let me try and explain this one, guys. A few years ago, I was visiting my dad and I had to help him with a plumbing project. I spent the entire afternoon crouched in the corner of his bathroom, holding a wrench that was stopping a sewage pipe from flowing back up into the house. Now, it was uncomfortable, it was painful even, it was probably one of the worst afternoons of my life. But it was preferable to the alternative, which was to be sprayed in the face by liquid human faeces. Now, in this analogy, Theresa May is the wrench. The spray of fresh liquid human faeces in the face represents Boris Johnson, the syphilitic bagpuss of British politics. And Jacob Rees-Mogg, a man who looks like a cross between Harry Potter and a paedophile maths teacher. And the cabinet are no better. Karen Bradley, the recently appointed, not so recently, last year, appointed Northern Ireland Secretary, and she admitted in a magazine interview when she took that job, the job as Northern Ireland Secretary, she did not realise that people voted along sectarian lines in Ireland and that nationalists would not vote for unionists and vice versa. Absolutely unbelievable. That's the person in charge of Northern Irish politics. And just after she made that admission, a recording was leaked of a conversation between her and Theresa May, where Karen Bradley said, "Do you mean to tell me that nationalists don't vote for unionists and unionists don't vote for nationalists?" And Theresa May said, "Duh, is the Pope Catholic?" And Karen Bradley said, "Stop asking me such hard questions." So that's it, the Conservative Party, if anything, in an even worse state than the Labour Party at the moment. But hey, we've still got the Lib Dems, haven't we? Have we still, has anyone seen the Lib Dems in the last year? Like, do they still play in yellow? Is Vince Cable still in charge? I have no idea. Fucking MI5 have a stronger public profile than Lib Dems. So guys, that's it. I'm giving up. I've given up on British politics. I'm going to sit back, watch the world burn, and then just bitch about it afterwards on socialist media. My name's Simon Whittaker. If you want to keep in touch, this has been Jazzball.
Fantastic. All right. Yay.